Minecraft speedrunning has exploded in popularity in the past year. From vanilla 1.16 speedruns, to Dream's Minecraft manhunts, to scenarios as outlandish as Icarus, where one spawns with firework rockets and an elytra. The Minecraft speedrunning scene just keeps expanding. Over and over the Enderdragon is defeated, but I'm left with one question. Can it be done on Hypixel? And more specifically, can it be done on the Pit? The short answer is no, but the long answer, well, if we allow glitches and exploits, that may be a whole different story. My name is Sudi, and today we're going to explore if and how it may be possible to kill the Enderdragon and beat Minecraft in a game mode as restricted as the Pit. If you guys are enjoying the content, you should really subscribe so we can get 30,000 subscribers, only to be denied the YouTube rank. Also, if you'd really like to help me out, support my Patreon down below. Let's get on with the video. Beating Minecraft on paper is pretty simple. There's only one objective, killing the Enderdragon. Yet, it isn't so easy. In order to kill the Enderdragon, one must first get to the end by finding the Stronghold and completing the portal. The portal can only be filled in by Eyes of Ender, which are crafted through blaze powder and ender pearls. Ender pearls can be traded for, and blaze powder can be obtained by killing blazes. However, all of this takes place under the assumption that we're running a vanilla single-player world. The Hypixel Pit, on the other hand, has quite the contrast. The Hypixel Pit is a game mode that has literally nothing to do with beating Minecraft. The goal is to drop down into the middle of a massive island and kill other players to advance one's level. Similar to the Skyblock hub, we can't even break the map. The only blocks that can be broken are those placed by other players. This gives us quite the challenge when trying to do a speedrun. Not only that, but there's no nether, no blazes, no enderman, no stronghold. Oh, did I forget? Crafting is disabled. How the hell is this even in the realm of possibility? Opposed to what it may seem, the Pit is quite complex. Aside from mystics, items with special abilities, there are quite a range of different items and circumstances which can be obtained both legitimately and illegitimately. Now, let's start with the basics, ender pearls and blaze rods. On occasion, an admin may join the Pit. After doing some server shenanigans, possibly banning a booster or fixing a glitch, the admin may have some fun with the players in that lobby. For example, Minikloon once created a bedrock staircase to the top of the map. He's given people sticks which summon unlimited lightning. Additionally, Lady Blue often spawns mobs, creates impossible mystics, and even drops vanilla items. These items are quite rare, but they may be able to help. A key element which can be obtained from this source is ender pearls. There are quite a few pearls scattered across different accounts. Nightloot has 8, HX Pulsefire has 3, and D-Top has a few more. I think there are more out there, but combining all of those gives way more than our maximum number of 12. The next issue is blaze powder. Not a single piece of blaze powder has been dropped by an admin. However, Connor Linfoot did spawn a whole bunch of blazes right when the Pit was first being released. Yeah, just take a look. Despite this, blaze rods aren't around either. However, an upgrade one can buy with Renown unlocks a shop item called the Tactical Insertion. These blaze rods will, on death, teleport the user to wherever they placed it, almost like a one-time use bed. The item which represents these tactical insertions is a blaze rod, but the 2x2 crafting grid is disabled to avoid exploits like the one we're trying to attempt. Additionally, all of the interactable blocks around the map are disabled, meaning crafting blaze powder and Eyes of Ender are impossible. Despite this, there used to be a method to disable this world guard. On Castle Map, one can do the King's Quest for quite a big reward. Part of the quest is baking a cake, one ingredient being sugar. Sugar can be harvested from melons using an axe, making melons one of the only naturally spawning blocks that can be destroyed. Anyway, during the major event known as a blockhead, everyone is assigned a block, and the goal is to gain the most area with your specific block. Until it was patched, the melons from blockhead on King's Map would be able to be broken, as they entirely removed the plugin which normally guarded the world. By doing this to a crafting table, when it resets, it may have been able to be used to craft. Boom, we now have our Eyes of Ender. All that may have been a bit extraneous though, as top players are sporadically rewarded with an item called the Recon Essence. This special item will grant XP to everyone in a lobby, but the crux of it is literally an Eye of Ender. Collect enough of these from various players, and we'll be able to complete a portal. Moving on, locating the Stronghold can't be easy, especially when, well, there's obviously no Stronghold. Pit maps are very small compared to a normal Minecraft world, but it's possible that they can be circumvented. Going too far away from the center of the map will teleport you back to spawn, giving the message, "Congrats, you went out of the map." This wasn't always the case. Back in a very early version of the pit, a vanilla world actually existed if one were to travel far enough out. This world could still be around, and we just have to find it. Once again, the speedrunning task is halted by a random feature, yet, once again, this can be bypassed. Going back to the tactical insertion item, placing one down before getting teleported by the congrats message will actually teleport you back to where you placed it, rather than spawn. By doing this over and over, progress away from the map can slowly be made. The hope is that eventually we may stumble across the vanilla world, but it'll take a very long time. An alternate method may exist. Not too long ago, a player known as Ouija discovered something rather strange. By logging into his friend Arti's server, and then quickly into Hypixel, he found that somehow he was logged into both servers at the same time. After going into the pit, Arti executed the command to give Ouija creative mode, and it somehow worked. Bear in mind, this does have a catch. Someone can't just log into two servers, give themselves op, and then cause some chaos on Hypixel. The creative mode which Ouija had attained was only client-side, which is why he got Watchdog banned for attempting to fly. On the other hand, people with the YouTube rank aren't affected by Watchdog at all. If somehow a YouTuber was given a client-side creative mode, they could literally fly straight to the vanilla world, or even be teleported there. Subscribe to make that happen. Only on the Pitfall channel. This, of course, is all under the assumption that the vanilla world still exists. If it does, and if the Stronghold can be accessed via a cave, we will have finally arrived at our destination. In the case that the Stronghold is entirely encased by stone, we'd have to bypass that. Unfortunately, breaking the blocks is impossible, even with creative mode, as those empty spaces are only client-side as well. That being said, here's the play. Number 1, get encased by blocks so you can't move. 2, get suffocated in obsidian with the help of water and lava. 3, be put into client-side spectator mode, and then fly to the Stronghold. After that, go back into survival, place the eyes, and you hopefully should be good to go. Now, after all this has been achieved, after we got our Eyes of Ender, journeyed to the Stronghold, and somehow filled the portal, what's next? Are we finally able to prevail in the battle against the Enderdragon and decisively beat Minecraft? Well, probably not. Hypixel almost certainly disabled the Nether and the End, so even if a portal was somehow ignited, it most likely wouldn't work. For example, lighting a Nether portal in Bed Wars doesn't send people to the Underworld, so all of that was for nothing. Unless there's another way. Well, rather than getting Ender Pearls from an admin, what if an admin just spawned the dragon right here and now? It's happened before, so it can happen again, right? Actually, after a few times of Lady Blue spawning the Enderdragon, she realized it was messing up the map. Until some major admin intervention is at play, we're stuck. So no, the answer is no. It's impossible to get to the end in the Hypixel Pit. Impossible to kill the dragon in the Hypixel Pit. Impossible to get the dragon egg in the Hypixel... Oh wait. A minor event which can occur is called the dragon egg, where an egg will spawn in the middle, and clicking it will award XP and gold. After 10 clicks, the egg will teleport to a random location and start again. After 200 clicks, the event ends, but sometimes the egg will glitch out and turn into a statue. If any of you fine, intelligent individuals have an idea as to how this egg may be harvested, hit me up. Anyway, that was the massive thought experiment that was, if speedrunning the pit is possible. The answer is no, so this video was a big waste of time. If this waste of time was sufficiently entertaining, I would greatly appreciate it if you drop a like, subscribed, and maybe you can comment down below what you'd like to see next. My name is Sudi, or Pitfall, but I sometimes go by another name. See you guys next time.